Kyle's Toyota. We're parking down here. We're parking one car here. Now we're all gonna get in Brian's Toyota and head down the road and head about 10 miles away or so, and then hike about 5 miles in, another 5 miles, another 5 miles down here, and hopefully be getting there on Sunday. Now we're going in the old Toyota. Kyle and Boomer. We parked Kyle's car, the getaway car. And so now we parked this car. We're shuttle camping, shuttle hiking. You see the sky? It's like deep. It's like blue, Moroccan blue. I couldn't be more in the moment right now. I don't think, unless I was being tortured. See those goosebumps? I got goosebumps. You want to smell something good? That smells good. Oh, it's like almost like turpentine. The ground, everything is popping. The smells, oh my God. Thank you, Lord. What you think, Kyle?
Beautiful.
Hey, Brian said the trail disappeared under this lake, man. How far did you go out?
I didn't.
Well, we're gonna be like, oh, Sugary and the Hendrick boys. Ooh, it gets deep. There's still some snow.
For another pretty good climb tomorrow. I'm a little envious of you. It's gonna be nice. Good workout.
Wow.
Figure out how to zoom in on this. It has it's got to have a zoom function, I think.
Take those trees down. They were cut down in the 70s. Well, got the old Sugary Shug cook pot out. Shug taught me how to make one of those. And this is a 12 cm pot. There's my mini atomic running cool through the top of my solo. Ridge runner set up. It'll be nice inside there.
He's back. Yeah. Hit off the hours there. Yeah, if the little. Yes, and it's got be near the frost that got our sign that by user for us.
You comfortable in there, Kyle?
No, it's no style. Yeah, I could be. Hold on.
You could be more comfortable?
More comfortable. Jeannie is in here as me.
Jeannie.
Yeah. Light up there. See that?
What would you do if Jeannie was
See
in
that seam ceiling up there?
Oh.
And that pad was cold last night.
Hey, still got those fig Newtons?
Yeah, just a second.
Come closer.
Hey, I got those Fig Newtons. Benson Burner Eyes is here. Wake up. Ew, man. Oh.
It's like, okay, Angel Eyes is here. Bunsen burner eyes.
I got a little cash box in the mail from old War Bonnet. Cash box. Oh, my bid. It's that little product that's coming in the mail. That's my bed. You got your Fig Newtons?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, that's your bed.
Those Fig Newtons, they were worth every penny.
I got something in the mail. That's my bed. From a War Bonnet. Now. I mean, I got the name of the new product coming out. The Wookiee. That's your bed. It's your bed. It's your bed. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. He did offer me $100. I think that his idea was that I slit your tarp. Pity is that when I'm paid, I always see the job through.
no, Benson burner. No, Benson burner. No, Benson burner eyes. No,
Benson burner eyes.
no, Benson burner. No, Benson burner.
But the pity is, when I'm paid, we'll see the job through.
Benson burner. No, Benson burner
Benson burner
eyes.
eyes.
No, Benson burner. No, Benson burner.
Now onto Kyle's rig.
Benson burner.
Here's Kyle's chameleon top cover. The top cover looking good, looking sweet. There's Brian's Wilderness Logic Light Owl and the old Loco Libre 20 with the titanium blue. A little Loco Libre pillow. Jack's your breader. What's this, the Hudson River? Hudson River 3. Superfly tarp. Nice. Got the war bonnet skins, I think.
Yeah.
Got the old war bonnet slicker on.
Oh, yeah.
Stash jacket. See, old Benson burners. I got the old bushwhack, same one. And I got the old underground quilts Zeppelin 20 olive underquilt protector. Kyle setting up his little doohickey over here, using a different stove today, a little remote. Kyle's always got to up the ante. Now he's using one of them different stoves. Maybe I'll come get a boil off of that. Oh no, you just got a little guy. That one's only good for about one person for the weekend.
I got another.
Oh, you do? Well, that's good, because I might run out of torch. I got my old Ridge Runner over here. The old hammock gear. 20 overstuff. It's got a couple ounces of overstuff in there.
Benson burner eyes.
Now it's just me and Kyle. Now we just videotaped Brian leaving.
It's gone.
And it kind of makes me a little sad.
It's gone.
Just like it did when old Kyle left on the Lewitt. But now I'm not alone. I still got my friend Kyle.
It's gone.
And we're looking at these little Indian mounds here. What are they? I've read books, but you can just believe what you want to believe. Indian Racetrack Lake. Under Red Mountain, the cinder cone. This land used to be trying to be the next Mount St. Helens, the next Lewitt, but it failed to become a mountain. Lots of craters in this land. Up there, Red Mountain's a cinder cone. Up there is a lookout. One of the only ones left in the Gifford Pinchot. And it was Washington's first lookout. It sits on top of that bluff there. We contemplated walking up to it. It has, which all firelooks do usually, is a 360. Right here is the Indian racetrack here. All the way past there. It's underwater right now because it's so well used over the years. The last time the Indians gathered here in Indian Heaven was in 1952 to do the same things, but at that time it was nowhere near what it used to be. For the millennia and the summer months, the Salish and different tribes, mostly the Yakima, the Dows, the Flathead, the Wishram, the Cayuse, the Nez Perce, the Multnomah, the Klickitat, Walla Walla, Chehalis, Cowlitz. Anyway, they'd come here and they'd race there, and they'd come when they came in. They'd bring all their children and their squaws and race here, bring their finest possessions, all their weapons for trading, for hunting. Up here, mostly gathering. This is this place here was just a gathering. If you could picture all the Indian spirits here, just gathering and playing. The kids playing. There's a number of games that they played. They'd come and they'd race down this thing here, this Indian racetrack here. Some people have cut the trees back there, but it goes all the way down there, back there, running through here. Sometimes they'd bet their ponies. It's Benson Burner coming to you live and direct from Red Mountain. I'd like to give a shout out to Nova, my daughter, and Johnny, my son, and my wife Ivy, and to all the tens and tens of fans that I have. Thank you. There's Lookout Mountain, and there's Indian Pits right there, and that's Silver Star right there. This is McKinley Ridge right there. I believe that right there is Cougar Rock, which separates Wind River drainage, Washougal River, East Fork of the Lewis, and Canyon Creek. Separates all those drainages. Let's see here, what can I recognize? Right there's the little chip above Merrill Lake. Let's see, this is Goat Rock, Cinnamon Peak right there. Then we got this lighter, not this one, but this one here is Butte Dome, and these are above Blue Lake and Sheep Canyon. Of course, this is Lewitt. Let's see, right here is House Rock, or no, that's Eagle Cliff. House Rock. I don't know if you can make it out in this camera. It's like the next shade right there. This is Mount Margaret. There's old Windy Pass right there. Plains of Abraham. Shoestring. The Ape Canyon. Lahar. Me and Kyle, we camped down there on Indian Racetrack, and we were thinking about coming back on the PCT and hiking up Berry Mountain here and towards Gifford Peak right there. But then right where you see these trees here turn into colors, there's a big depression there. That's the Basin Lakes in there. We're gonna maybe hike into the Basin Lakes there, or just follow the trail down around this bluff here and then hike back up to the Basin Lakes. One of those two. Go up to Gifford Peak. Right there's East Crater, and then we've got Lemmy Rock. There's old Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier. Tahoma, Old Tahoma. Pato. Lewitt. So there's Lone Butte right there. Behind Lone Butte is all the Badger Peak, and there's Lone Butte. There's a little snow station there. Badger Peak, Kirk Rock, Shark Rock,
I see it there.
Craggy Peak, Yellow Jackets Pass, Hat Rock, Dark Mountain, Jumbo Peak. One of those that's Jumbo Peak, and then the other two is like Sunrise and Langhill, I think. Gifford Peak, East Crater. There's a Bird Mountain. We got Y East, and then right here in the distance,
show you Y East.
we got Mount Jefferson. And in between there, Three Finger Jack. That's from Commando, 1985. Checking this place out, old Mount Adams there, Pato. Now, there's a lot of iterations of the story, but the story goes that this is the Great Spirit's son number 2, Klickitat. And he gave him all this area, and all the bear, and all the elk, and all the berries, and all the roots. But first he had given his son, Multnomah, all this area over in here, and all the elk and the bear and the roots and the berries. They'd always fight each other. Always find a way to fight each other. A lot of stories about that, and Lewitt, the lady, they fought over too. Long story short, Klickitat was turned into Pato, and there he lives, Pato, and there lives Y East. And the Great Spirit destroyed the bridge that made the Great Lake, and was a bridge between the two. So Benson Burner coming to you live and direct from the fire lookout on top of Red Mountain, which is a cinder cone. This was Washington State's first fire lookout. It's one of the only fire lookouts left in the Gifford Pinchot. It overlooks Mount St. Helens, Lewitt, overlooks Mount Rainier or Tahoma, overlooks Mount Adams or Pato, overlooks Mount Hood or Y East, and Jefferson, and we don't care about Jefferson.